you believe in soulmates? Or the idea that everyone who comes into our lives is destined to do so for reasons we may never understand? That you were fated to cross paths and meet with certain people who changed your life for the better. Whether it's romantic or platonic, your relationship with this person has a certain intensity you can't explain. You don't know why, but there's just something about them. You're in sync with each other's innermost thoughts and emotions. To borrow the poetic words of author Emily Bronte, it feels like whatever souls are made of, theirs and mine are the same. Encounters like this are truly special and rare, making it all the more important to be able to tell when you come across someone just like that. Here are 6 telltale signs that you've made a meaningful connection with someone. Number 1, you immediately feel drawn to them. From the very first moment you saw this person, you wanted to meet them. You knew you wanted to be something to them. You wanted to walk right up to them and strike up a conversation, desperately needing to get to know them. You felt intrigued by them and drawn to their presence for reasons even you may not completely understand. That's what it's like when 2 kindred souls cross paths. You just click. Even when you've just met, you feel like you understand each other already and you get along with them easily, which brings us to our next point. Number 2, you love their company. Do you miss them already when you just said goodbye? Do you constantly think up reasons to meet? You love being around them so much that it's made you two spend more and more time together, despite not even knowing each other that long. You always have fun talking to them and being with them so much that it's made you crave their company when they're gone. And it doesn't even matter what you do together, because so long as you're with them, you know you're in for an enjoyable time. You find yourself making lots of plans with them and talking to them the most because they've quickly become one of your favorite people to spend time with. And the fact that they always say yes and go along with all your plans means they probably feel the same way too. Number 3, you can easily talk to them. Are you usually the quiet one in the room who likes to keep to themselves and listens more than they talk? But for some reason, you just find this particular person easy to talk to? You don't feel shy or self-conscious around them. And even though it's usually a bit awkward and stiff when you're first starting to befriend or get to know someone, it's never like that with you and this person. Because when you're with them, you suddenly feel more animated, talkative, and outgoing. You crack jokes, share stories, gossip, and have deep conversations with them like it's the most natural thing in the world. Number 4, you feel comfortable around them. Does it feel like you've known them forever? When you make a special connection with someone, you become fast friends and you often feel closer to them than you do with most people. Whether it's romantic or entirely platonic, your relationship just has an intensity you can't quite explain. But it makes you feel comfortable enough to be yourself around them and open up to them in a way you never felt like you could before. You trust them with all your secrets and you let them in on all of your deepest thoughts and feelings because they make you feel safe and understood. They make you feel seen and heard like no one else ever did. Number 5, you're deeply involved with them. Do you come over to their place a lot and stay over? Have you met their friends and family? Do you call them before you make any big decisions or ask them to run errands with you, like buying groceries, getting gas, helping you move, stuff like that? As with any other relationship, be it romantic or platonic, moving forward and becoming more involved with each other's lives is a definite sign of a deepening connection. All of these things are signs that you and this person have become significant parts in each other's lives, and both of you are perfectly happy about that. And number 6, you've been through something difficult together. They say nothing brings people together like adversity, so it stands to reason that if you've gone through something serious and difficult with this certain someone, then it's only served to strengthen your relationship and your feelings for them. And whatever the reason may be for your heartbreak, an unfulfilled dream, the loss of something important, or falling out with a loved one, having someone around who stuck with you through it and helped you get through it just goes to show that the bond you and this person share is truly a special one. Connections like this are hard to come by, but when they do, everything surely falls into place. Having such a deep emotional connection can make a person feel anchored and explain why nothing else ever worked out. Thus, it's important to know and hold on to them when they come knocking. We hope we're able to give you insight into some of the ways you can tell if you've found your soulmate. Do any of these